So in this video, I'm going to talk about my first week in Inbrace. So I got Inbrace put in March 8th, 2022. And oh my God, that first week was something. Okay, so I'm going to break this video up into 4 sections. I'm going to talk about eating. I'm going to talk about the general pain and feeling. I'm going to talk about how was to sleep. And I'm going to talk about speech, because I think those are the four areas that people are most concerned about. So I'm going to start with eating. I couldn't chew anything. Like they say that before getting braces, I looked up like the braces list, what can you eat, and it said you could eat things like chicken, toast that's not too hard. No, I was pretty much on a liquid diet. I tried to chew a piece of rotisserie chicken and that hurt my braces so bad. I had to have soups. Some soups I had were broccoli, cheddar, and New England clam chowder, and I'm telling you, I couldn't even chew the carrots in the broccoli cheddar, or like the little chunks of food in the New England clam chowder. That's how bad it hurt to chew. Like my food had to be blended like to pure liquid. Also, when eating the hot foods, this is the thing. The braces are heat activated, and what that means is that they tighten whenever there's heat. So that's why they start working when they're inside your mouth, because the inside of your mouth is hot. So because they're heat activated, when I ate hot foods like soups, like the soups and stuff, oh my God, when the braces would, I guess, kind of tighten, and it would hurt like hell. It felt like something was suctioning the metal to my teeth, and it was just so uncomfortable. So what I had to do, like, to stop that feeling was I had to take the straw, right? I had to take a bendy straw, and I had to drink the soup from a bendy straw. Now be very careful if it's too hot, let it cool a little. And I had to angle the straw to the back of my mouth and then eat it that way. Because if I ate soup the normal way with a spoon, yeah, I was gonna have like that uncomfortable feeling. I kind of talk about this in another video I did, but even if I wanted to try and chew, I could barely chew anything worth a damn because of the bite blockers that I had. If they put bite blockers on you, it's like having 2 gumballs in the back of your jaw. Like, it made it so like I could not bite down on stuff. All right, so general pain and feeling. I'm not gonna lie, when I first got the braces, I thought I got off scot-free because like it didn't really hurt me for the first like few hours or so. But when I woke up the next day, ooh my Lord, my mouth hurt like hell. When I tell you I could not brush my teeth without it feeling like my teeth were being ripped out, I could not even wipe my face with a towel without it hurting my mouth. I'm telling you, that's how bad it was. So I tried numbing gel to help the pain. Don't bother, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. If anything, it might just numb like your tongue, but as far as the actual pain, nope. So I just had to tough it through. I'll put the name of the numbing gel that I use like up here somewhere if you still want to try it, but yeah, don't bother. Also, my tongue was cut up that first night. Ooh my God, like getting to sleep was a problem because like it would my tongue would nick itself on the brackets, and it was just like sleeping was really hard. Closing my mouth to sleep felt uncomfortable, and also from having the bite blockers, my jaw was sore from not being able to close. So be prepared for that. And I guess it makes sense now to jump into like how it was sleeping. Like I said, my tongue was cut up. It was very painful. Closing my mouth was very painful, which made it very difficult to sleep. Aside from pain, it's gonna feel really weird and uncomfortable to sleep because if you do get the bite blockers, and I should have mentioned before, not everyone does, but if you do, since your jaw can't close, yeah, it's gonna be really weird and uncomfortable. Especially if you are a teeth clencher, which I found out I was a teeth clencher from having braces. So yeah. Speaking of discomfort, you are gonna bite your tongue in your sleep with the Inbrace, and the reason why is now because of the braces there's less room in your mouth than before. So yeah, you're gonna bite your tongue and you are gonna wake up with a sore tongue. And to help with all this, I did sleep with dental wax, and I do advise sleeping with dental wax. Of course, you want to make sure it's secured to your tooth because you don't want to choke on it in your sleep, but swallowing a small little bit should be fine. But yeah, that's what I did to help, so that when your tongue rubs against your braces, and it will, no matter how hard you try to control it, that it'll rub against that smooth wax surface instead of like the metal brackets. And finally, speech was a problem. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it sounded like I had food in my mouth every time I tried to talk to people. I was understandable, but the speech wasn't clear, if that makes sense. Like, you really have to enunciate when you first get Inbrace, and because it's gonna be painful when you first get it, you're really not gonna want to. If you can, I would try to maybe schedule your appointment on a Friday so that like the next day you don't have to talk much if you don't want to, because you don't have to go into work. But I mean, if you can't, you can't. But yeah, you're not going to want to talk much because talking is going to involve moving your mouth, which is going to hurt, and enunciating hurts more. But the problem is, if you don't enunciate, you're going to slur your words, and because you have something blocking your tongue, and your tongue kind of doesn't know its place because this new metal is in there, like, you're not going to sound clear. And for me personally, I couldn't pronounce S and TH words. Like, I couldn't say the word orthodontist clearly at all. Like, it was like, I'll actually insert a clip of how I sounded so that you could get a better idea of how I talk with the Inbrace. I think both of my brothers went out. Man, with these braces, it's so hard to say like a bunch of THs in a row, but you know, hey, it is what it is. I'm also gonna want to go back and listen to this and see like how much better my speech has gotten, because it took me about like, I think my family said 2 months before I started sounding normally. So yep, that was my first week in Inbrace. If you have anything else that you want to know about Inbrace or anything else you want to see from me, let me know. Give this video a like if you liked it, share it if you think it was helpful, and subscribe if you like my content and you want to see more. And I will see you in the next video. Hi guys.